This is not a drill. This is very important, okay? Because I was extremely late to the Balatro party. This is a game that came out in February of this year, and I've only just started playing it. And I'd heard so many good things about it, and I'd heard the replayability was quite immense. And it turns out, yes, it is wholesomely addictive. If you've not played Balatro yet, it is a roguelike deck builder game based around the rules of poker, but every single round you get access to a shop using the earnings from your previous round. And then you can buy jokers and different cards that will level up your deck and also add multipliers. So as the stakes get higher with every round, you are essentially trying to level up your deck enough to beat the amount of chips that you need to hit. So you'll start off with having to hit 300 chips, but then you will be looking at the tens of thousands. I mean, it could be hundreds of thousands. To be honest, I've not got past round 17 yet, but it is so satisfying. And when you do get eliminated, because you're trying to get to 24 rounds to beat the game, I haven't done this yet, then you have the option usually of unlocking a new type of deck. So you can play the previous type of deck that you were playing with, say having a +1 discard of a card each round, or starting the game with $10, for example, if you're playing a yellow deck. And the replayability of this game is genius because of the fact that you are unlocking so many things, because of the roguelike, you're discovering different jokers and different ways to play the game. And honestly, it's just so satisfying because I don't know poker. I didn't know my straight from my flush, let alone a straight flush, before I started playing this game. And now I feel like I can actually sit around a poker table and know what I'm talking about, which is kind of satisfying in itself because I love it when a game could relate to real life. I mean, most people have come to this game already knowing poker. I'm probably one of the few people for which it's the opposite. The thing that worries me though slightly is that the game has been listed, I think in some places as an 18 because apparently it's a gambling game. It's not a gambling game. Yes, you're trying to hit certain chips, but you're not actually gambling on the stakes of the round, right? So you're not playing against anyone. You're always playing against an NPC, and you are obviously trying to hit a target every time. If you hit the target of however many chips you need to get, then you go to the next round. So you don't have to keep playing hands. And yes, there's a replayability, but it's not a gambling addiction. It's the satisfaction that you get from playing a roguelike. And I think that's really important to emphasize. I don't feel, although I have just said it's taught me about the rules of poker, it's definitely not something that's encouraging people to go out there and spend loads of money like you're some kind of Las Vegas pro. Because really, the game wants you to keep playing it. The other thing that's insanely cool is the solo developer, Local Funk, has actually put it into his will that the game cannot be sold off to casinos. So not only is the game not a gambling game, but it is also a game that will never be commercialized for gambling. And I think that really sums up why you should play this game, because it's awesome, it's ethical, and it's a rollicking good time. And we should be supporting indie developers like Local Funk, who have just taken a genre, put a whole new spin on it, and has created something that is incredibly satisfying. And I have a feeling we'll probably still be updating the game. And if not, roll on Balatro 2. I'm ready. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm about to give birth and I've put this game on my Steam Deck and I'm kind of looking forward to taking it to hospital with me. Although I might not be allowed to take my Steam Deck into a water birthing pool. We'll work it out. You know what it is? I need to like look ahead a bit more and look at what the bind's going to be. Lose 5 runs. Oh, thank you. Prevents death if the chip scored at least 25% of... Oh my God, that's amazing. I love this joke. Okay, cool.